Heads. It's his head. You break. Luca to break. Have a good game. Have a good game, Luca. Thank you, the first frame. Luca Brecel to break.
Good afternoon, welcome back to Llandudno and Venue Cymru and our second quarter-final here at the Welsh Open, which has been moved over to Table 2 because the Mark Selby-John Higgins match is proving to be a real epic. Currently 3-2 to Higgins, Selby in the balls in frame 6, but there was a danger that we might not get through all of the quarterfinals today without moving to this table. So it's Brecel against Jackson Page for a place in the last 4, and a meeting with either Selby or Higgins tomorrow over the best of 11 frames. Jackson Page, the last Welshman standing. Remember, only one Welsh player has ever won this title, Mark Williams, on 2 occasions. The most recent of those more than a quarter of a century ago, so it would be a huge deal if Page could go all the way to his first ranking title. Just their 3rd meeting, it's 1 win apiece. Brecel winning most recently at the European Masters in 2023. And definitely after a very indifferent spell of form since he won the World Championship so spectacularly back then, as we look at Jackson. Signs that Brecel is getting back on track. This is his 2nd ranking quarter-final of the season. And he's played some good stuff this week. He wasn't quite so impressive last evening against Pang Junxu, but in truth Pang was well below par himself, and Brecel did enough to get the job done. It's good afternoon to the former world champion Joe Johnson.
Good afternoon, Philip. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, this looks to be a very exciting encounter between these two.
6.
Two very talented players. Of course, one has proved his talent, winning the World Championship
7.
just a couple of years ago. And it's good to see him in some kind of form. He may not have played as well as what he can, but he certainly competed, got involved
14.
in trying to win frames, extended safety battles
15.
and so on. Whereas previously he'd just maybe thrown his cue at a few shots. No patience.
Well, that was certainly in evidence, wasn't it, against Stuart Carrington when he was 2-0 behind, 2 tough frames, but really battled and ended up winning 4-2. And then again against Noppon Sankam, where at one stage he needed 4 snookers. I can think of matches in the past where Brecel wouldn't have played on in those circumstances, but he got a free ball and won the frame. Went on to win that one 4-2, and of course last night 4-1 against Pang.
Yeah, he's misjudged that one though, Philip. Just running through for the 2 reds into the green pocket, and he's overrun by some distance. It will still cut back into the green pocket, but not quite so simple.
Luca Brecel,
And it
28.
stayed on the edge. Now can Jackson Page see this? Red over the pocket. Very fortunate if he can't. Full ball. He could play the other red by the yellow spot onto the red. That's over the pocket. Try and bring the cue ball back down towards the black. Well played. And this is absolutely perfect. Well played. Now he could decide to go into them. He's a very attacking player, Jackson. But he could also play for one of the two loose reds. Decided to go into them, and that's finished up okay.
8.
He made his ranking tournament breakthrough last season when he made his first semi-final at the World Open and collected some impressive scalps en route, the likes of John Higgins and Mark Selby, who were battling it out next door, battle being the operative word. Lost in the end in the last 4 to Judd Trump, but this season he made the final of the Championship League in Leicester, the ranking event version of that group tournament, where he lost to Ali Carter. So certainly signs of improved consistency from Page. His talent has never been in doubt. Of course, he's a protege of Mark Williams, who's described him as an extra son. They're very close. So he's had quite a schooling from one of the greats. And he's a very dangerous player when he gets on a roll, as he's proved this week. That said, he hasn't been scoring heavily so far this week. His highest break so far in his 3 victories, just 69, so you've got to think that that's going to have to improve fairly dramatically if he's to entertain thoughts of lifting the Ray Reardon Trophy on Sunday.
Yeah, plenty of time to improve, Philip.